So I'm just going to show you a few close-ups of the foot and the toes in the rain. Klaus Dona, myself, Peter and Louise arrived here hoping to do a nice little video clip insert, and it's been pouring for 2 hours in the car, but nevertheless we're going to show you a few close-ups. So to show you that the material inside and outside is the same. The overhang of the toes look really interesting, and look at the rough granite here on the outside and the effect on the inside. That's the big toe. Pull back a bit, get an effect. What's interesting, it's not cut out into a flat piece of rock. It's cut out in a very strange, for those that think this is a forged carving, it's certainly highly unlikely that somebody would carve it in such an unusual place. And once again, inside and down here. So, Mr. Dona, what do you have to say about this?
It's amazing. I saw several pictures before. There were also some scientists here, like Professor James Hurtak, and he checked this footprint very carefully, and he said, and he told me also, that this is not artificial done, this is a real human footstep, and the size is about 120 centimeters, and that giant would be tall around 7.5 meters, and that gets a connection to the giant bones from Ecuador. This giant there also had the size of about 7.5 meters.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I was going to ask you, there's obviously an exciting link between this footprint and the giants that you found in South America or in Ecuador.
That's right,
yeah?
Yes.
Alright, now if you could just stand over there and point out a few things that might be of interest to you.
For me, very interesting is that if you step into a soft mud, automatically the mud at your teeth, at your toes, would go out like here, and it looks really like someone was stepping into a soft mud.
The important thing just to explain as well, we know this is not mud, this is granite. For those that are wondering, it is granite, there's no doubt about it. How this happened remains a mystery, because many people argue that it's impossible to leave a footprint in granite because where and how granite is formed. And just to also tell the people the history of this footprint, it was discovered in 1912 by a farmer in the area called Stoffel Kutsia, who was hunting, and he found it in those days. This was a very remote part of South Africa and the Transvaal, and he found it while hunting. And to find something like this in the middle of nowhere, in those days this was teeming with wildlife, and there were probably lions and buck here and other antelope and giraffe, and to find something like this, you know, is highly suspicious to suggest that somebody would sneak out here and carve it out. One would need to look at the erosion on the inside, matches the erosion on the outside. There are obviously certain discrepancies, but that's because of the compaction and the impact that the footprint would have had. But otherwise, there's no suggestion whatsoever that this was a fake or a carving, and we'll stick to that until somebody proves anything else.
You should try to bring here some very good geologists also to check this, and if possible also professional doctor, checking also the footprint itself, because the only skeptical thing, I always have to be skeptical also, is that from here to here, it's the difference here is too big. Usually it should be like that, and here this one. That's the only thing I have to be skeptic. So I think it would be very good to bring here also some theories.
All right, so there you've got it. That's me in my raincoat, just to show you that there is a live person on the other side of the camera. And there's Louise hiding from the rain. Okay, my darling, you can come back under the umbrella. Okay, signing off from the giant footprint. And by the way, it's about a 45-degree climb up here. This is not a little hill. It's a very steep climb to get up here. For those of you that are calling me a fat, unfit little piglet from the previous video clip. Signing off.